Hello students, let's continue the lesson A Tribute to Netaji. Subhash left for England on September 15, 1919 in order to study and appear at the Indian Civil Service examination. After a year, he came out successfully and stood fourth in the order of merit. But his conscience would not allow him to serve the alien rulers even as a high executive. So he resigned from the ICS and returned to India. So after the degree BA, he went for England in the year 1919, and there also he studied and he appeared for the Indian Civil Service examination. So it was to work for the British in the government job. So he appeared for that exam and he was cleared and he was in the fourth rank. Okay, in the order of merit means in the fourth rank he was there. But his inner conscience was not allowing him to work for the alien ruler. Alien means foreign only. Okay, so he was not comfortable with working for the British. So he resigned from the ICS and he returned to India. Now, Bose wanted to chalk out the future course of his life. He had long discussions with Mahatma Gandhi and C.R. Das. He took Das as his mentor and settled down as principal of National College at Calcutta. But Bose gave up his job when Gandhiji started the non-cooperation movement. Okay, so till this I'll explain. So after leaving the British job, he again want to chalk out means plan. He want to plan his future of life. So he had discussion with Mahatma Gandhi and as well as C.R. Das. So already he took Das as his guru, no? So he took his advice and he settled as principal of National College at Calcutta. And there also he left that job and he joined a non-cooperation movement, okay, which was started by Gandhiji. Then he was arrested by the British for joining the movement. After his release, Bose formed the Swaraj Party and was appointed the editor of the party's journal Forward. Bose became the executive officer of the Calcutta Corporation in 1924 and gained valuable experience of planning and practical administration. So he was constantly changing. So he first joined as a principal, then he left that and he joined a non-cooperation movement, and because of that he was arrested by the British. Then he left that also and he started his own party, that is Swaraj Party, and he was also working as a editor in the journal. Okay, journal means magazine. Okay, in that he was working as editor. So the journal name is Forward. Okay, then after that he was the executive officer of Calcutta Corporation. So there only he gained the knowledge of planning and administration. So let's continue now. Soon the activities of the Swaraj Party were found unbearable by the British, on account of which Bose was in and out of jail repeatedly and fell ill many times. So the party which was formed by Netaji is the Swaraj Party. So that activities was unbearable by the British. So constantly they were arresting, then after that releasing. This was happening for so many times. Because of this, his health was affected. Bose was a great thinker as well as a man of vision and action. Bose made such an impact on the Congress that he was elected twice as the president of Indian National Congress in 1938 and 1939 for the two sessions held at Haripura, Gujarat and Tirupura. In his presidential address, he talked not only of freedom but also of reconstruction, the need for planning by setting up a planning commission, and of the gradual socialization of the entire agriculture and industrial system. He urged strongly that it was the right time to give an ultimatum to the British government for complete Swaraj. So, here, Bose was a great thinker. Okay, he is not so narrow-minded. He was having a broad vision. So he was having a idea after the freedom what to do. So he was in that planning. Okay, so he made an impact in Congress, and he was elected for 2 times as the president. And in that presidential address, so when he was elected as president, he gave a speech. So in that he talked not only about freedom. Okay, you can see the year. It is 1938 and 39. So that time India was not even close to freedom. In spite of that, he had a very broad vision after freedom what to do. So he organized a planning commission, and he want the agriculture and the industrial system, everything to be brought to a good level. Okay, so he urged means advised. Okay, so it was the right time. Okay, it was the right time to bring the complete freedom. Swaraj means freedom, so complete freedom it is needed. So ultimatum means final warning. So he was giving warning to the British rulers. Britain was engaged in the World War, and so Gandhiji and Nehru were of the opinion that the Congress should not take advantage of Britain's difficulties. But Bose had strong views and advocated total freedom. He traveled throughout the country to organize public opinion against the war effort. So he was arrested on July 2, 1940 at Madras. On November 26, 1940, Bose went on hunger strike to protest against the ill treatment of prisoners. As his condition suddenly worsened, he was released but was kept under police surveillance. So, in the World War time, so it was World War during the 40s and all, it was there. So that time Britain was very busy with that. Britain was fighting and they were losing the army also. So Bose want to make use of it, but Gandhi was not in the idea of making use of Britain's difficulty, but he organized public opinion against the war. Okay, he don't war is anyhow it's not going to be good, so he was against that. And so in the prison, the prisoners were ill treated, so he was on hunger strike. Okay, without eating he was on strike. So for that he was arrested and his health condition became very worse. So he was released, but he was kept under police surveillance. Surveillance means in the view only. Okay, he was constantly monitored. Bose escaped from the British and reached Kabul, and from there he went to Berlin via Moscow. The whole country was thrilled when his voice was heard over the Berlin radio. When Japan entered the World War, Subhash left for Japan. He went to Singapore and took over the leadership of the Indian independence movement. So after this, Bose escaped from British. So from there he reached Kabul. Okay, so from there to Berlin. Okay, so through via means through Moscow. Okay, so Berlin it's in Germany and Moscow it's in Russia. So he went Russia and then to Berlin. So like that he escaped from the British, and he was giving a speech in the Berlin radio. So people were very thrilled because he didn't say anything to the people whereabouts, where he is going. But he escaped from British, from India and he escaped to Berlin. So there he gave a speech. Then after that he went to Japan also. When the Japan was in the World War, he went to Japan also. So he went to Singapore also, and he took over the leadership of Indian independence movement. So like this, he was traveling very widely. Okay, so but wherever he went, he was influencing the Indian freedom movement here. Okay, Subhash went to Southeast Asia and organized the Indian National Army to fight against the British. The Indian soldiers and the civilians at once declared their allegiance to him and began to call him Netaji. He gave them the inspiring call of Jai Hind and Dilli Chalo. So this we learnt in the introduction itself. So that time only people started to call him Netaji, and the war cry Jai Hind and Dilli Chalo, this war cry was among the soldiers. Okay, so with this I'll wind up this video. I'll continue the same lesson in my next video. Thank you, children.